On the singles soundtrack, soundtrack for a film directed by Cameron Crowe, a great film, it sort of became the introduction to Seattle for a lot of people. And on that album, there was a group named the Lovemongers.
The Lovemongers, that's right.
What was freeing about that? How was that different than if you had to put it through the heart machine?
It was like unzipping the 80s suit and stepping out. It was really going back to square one.
Yeah.
And seeing the eyes of the people that came to see you, you know, in the clubs and stuff. Yeah. So we were gigging around. We did go back to clubs, and we played a lot of benefits. And no managers, no record companies. We made a record on our own dime. And
Two records.
A couple of records, Christmas album and a...
Whirly gig and a Christmas album.
Yeah. And we had a blast doing it.
You also did some soundtrack work, some score work on another one of Cameron movies, A Little Picture, called Jerry Maguire.
That's right.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you approached, you know, the score for that movie and how that process works for you?
Well, I slept with the director and I got the gig.
The hell with this credibility stuff.
Yeah. Well, you know, the first thing he said was, you know, there's just this one themey thing that I have in mind that's very much like Paul Simon, that really great guitar, you know, kind of like April Comes She Will kind of thing. And so I went, oh, I put the capo on and I went, you mean like this, right? He went, that's it, you know. So, you know, through the process, like all musicians do, of kind of borrowing from our mentors, came the Jerry Maguire theme. You know, and then it goes on. You know, and it just, and then I went to the studio and I put all the rest of the percussion.
So beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
That's where I always
live.
Well, that's where I get the whang, as Nancy and Cameron call it, the whang, where you've just laughed and then you cry and then you laugh again.
Yeah,
you know,
the whang. So I felt like in doing that, and also Vanilla Sky, which we just finished, I've been able to, and Almost Famous, been able to really learn a lot musically that I can bring back to the table when we fire up the heart thing again this year. So I feel really lucky to do that.